The swinging dick state strikes again because despite 67%, the majority of Floridians wanting abortion to be legal in all or most cases, Florida Republicans have decided to overrule the will of the people by passing a 6-week abortion ban, spurring nonviolent protests across the state and in the state capitol. This disastrous piece of legislation will prevent anyone from seeking an abortion past 6 weeks, which is a travesty because most people who are pregnant do not start showing symptoms until week 5 or week 6, which is too late for their bodily autonomy and choice over whether they want to carry out that pregnancy. Pudding Fingers, Ron DeSantis, yes, that is a new nickname. Go and check out the new Trump ad that was released against DeSantis. Oh, he grinds DeSantis to a pulp. Anyway, Ron DeSantis, Ron the Snack Pack, signed the 6-week abortion ban quietly in the dead of night last Thursday, shortly after 11 p.m. And when Republicans were confronted about this extreme violation of freedom, this one moron decided to lash out with this BS comparison.
A lot of people in the state are looking at this Republican legislature as being autocratic.
How can you say that? Because we won elections? How do you say we're autocratic? This is a democratic process. John, how do you say that? What do you mean by that?
Well, I think...
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What was autocratic is 7 judges basically determining what the law on this issue would be for 50 plus years.
So the Supreme Court doing their job is autocratic, while you ignoring the will of 67%, the majority of Floridians who want to keep abortion legal in all or most cases. No, you ignoring that. That isn't autocratic, not at all. These people know they are fools. They know they are frauds.
It comes to show that in Florida, freedom comes here to die. And whether it's our bodily autonomy or our First Amendment rights, things are very dire when it comes to our collective freedoms. And I just want to emphasize how essential abortion is as healthcare. Right. You know, I've heard a lot of rhetoric come from the right. It seems that our Republican colleagues are emboldened to use really sensational and inaccurate information describes what abortion is. Abortion is healthcare.
Is it that hard to leave people alone? And don't give me your BS about wanting to protect the sanctity of life. It's a clump of cells, and it's not your body. Someone having an abortion does not affect your life. It does not raise your rent. It does not pay your taxes. It does not prevent your neighbor's dog from pooping in your yard. If men were the ones to carry and bear children, it would be an Olympic sport. Like there would be food truck style abortion clinics on every single corner. And don't give me your BS about wanting to protect the children, because you are doing nothing to end our gun violence epidemic, which has already killed 513 and injured 1,248 children under the age of 18 just this year.
A large plurality of Floridians do not support these kind of changes to abortion rights.
I disagree with you. I think if you look at when a child has a heartbeat, I think that's when people say, wait a minute, this is something different. So to be clear, this is not my position. I believe life begins at conception.
It's not a child. It's a clump of cells. And dude, can't you just leave people who have the capacity for pregnancy alone? And yes, that does include some non-binary and some transgender individuals as well as women. But seriously, I can't imagine what it's like for women these days or anyone who has a uterus, because people who are legislating these kinds of decisions do not have the capacity to get pregnant. It's unfathomable that a group that is not affected by this political decision is making decisions on behalf of them. Honestly, if anything is autocratic, it's that. Instead of making a mountain out of a molehill on the abortion topic because it's not your decision, leave that decision up to people with the capacity for pregnancy, because again, it's not your body. Instead, why don't we tackle real issues like the gun violence epidemic in our country that has already killed so many children? How about we end childhood hunger? 1 in 6 children in Florida face chronic hunger. For them to be going after the LGBTQ community and after people who have the ability to get pregnant in this way and strip them of their bodily autonomy, it's just so disgusting, because you're not actually doing anything to really protect your own children, doing anything to actually serve your constituents. Instead, you manufacture non-issues to drive out your hateful political base because you're a coward. You cannot do anything to actually serve your constituents. Let's focus on the children who are already born instead of making an issue out of a clump of cells in someone's body. Seriously. Leave people with the capacity for pregnancy alone. My name is Scott Johnson. You can find more of me on TYT's The Breakdown. That is where I post my long-form content with the Young Turks. It's gonna be right here. And also, you can find more of me on my TikTok, 63,000 followers, honey. And that is gonna be right here. And most importantly, if you like tacos, you should smash that subscribe button to this channel. I really don't talk much about tacos, but I post some pretty awesome political informative videos. So make sure to leave a like, please comment, and what do you think of this abortion ban? And just remember that you are beautiful, loved, valid, strong, and fierce. And if anything, you should definitely smash that subscribe button for my crown.